Welcome back to Blue Collar Golf. I'm playing another 18 holes, this time out at Chippewa Golf Course. I start off the day with a good drive, but with everything sloping left, the ball finishes in the rough. My second is good for distance, but it's pushed out right, finding the fringe. Putting from the fringe, I'd fail to get it on the right side of the ridge, and it runs further away from the hole. Putting back up for par, I leave the face open and start the day with a 3 wiggle. Another good drive on 2, but I turn it over left into the rough, and this is going to start a trend. My approach is hit well, but comes up short on the uphill green. I chip on for 3, leaving it a few feet past the hole, but setting up a look at par. The putter woes continue as I leave the face open, shoving the putt off right. Moving to the downhill par 3, I hit another shot that snaps left, running over towards the rough in the par 5. So far, the wedges are the only thing performing right now as I pitch on, giving myself a putt at par. It's an outside look at par, and running the putt a few feet past, I tap for another bogey. Hole 4, and it's another handsy drive that snapped left over by the cart path on 7. With the ball above my feet, I make solid contact, but I pull the shot a little left and it finishes just off the green. I chip on to give myself another good look at par, but I leave that putt short and the bogeys continue. Hole 5 is drivable, but another handsy drive puts me left into 6's rough. I have to hit up over the trees, so I open up a wedge as much as I can and just get it onto the fringe. Putting from the fringe, I hit a good lag putt to get myself down within a few feet for par, and this one finally drops. Over on hole 6, I make better contact, but I'm still hitting the ball left as I put myself back amongst the trees. Low's my only option, so I hit a punchy iron that chases up to the back of the green. With my first long look at birdie, I hit a terrible putt, leaving it well short of the pin. With another close look for par, I leave the face wide open, pushing it out right, and 3 wiggling another bogey on the card. Going to the only par 5 on the front side, I finally time everything up, hitting a great drive, right down the middle. With a great opportunity, I go back to the usual and snap this ball left. In between the trees, I have a solid look at the green, but I come out of my wedge a bit, just finding the green, leaving myself a long putt for birdie. Putting across the green, my speed's pretty good as I lag it up within a few feet. But the short putts have been the struggle today, as I leave this one short, hanging on the lip, and card another bogey. The tees are back today on hole 7, and with the wind into, I hit a solid 4 hybrid that's just a bit too hot, hitting the back of the green and running over into the rough. I hit a decent pitch up, finding the green, but leaving a lot of work left for par. With an outside look at saving par, I roll a good putt, but it misses low and I'm left tapping for another bogey. Hole 9 has water left, and I should have put the driver away, but I hit it anyway, and hitting in the rough, it runs into the marshland. Unable to find my drive in the high grass, I take a drop, hitting my third onto the green, but it hits the front and stops dead. Left with another long putt, my lag speed is decent, giving me a few feet to try and salvage a bogey. But I hit a putt that catches the lip, and we end the 9 on a double. Hole 10, I continue the snap lefts, but thankfully the hole runs everything back down to the right. With the ball below my feet, I'm a little too on top of the ball, hitting a chunky shot that comes up short of the green. I hit a decent chip on with my third, but still leave a long look for par. I roll a good putt, but another putt is left short, and we card a bogey. Hole 11 is the last par 5 of the day, and I hit a good drive up right that carries the hill, giving me a look down at the green. Another great opportunity on a par 5, and I hit a 3-wood right as everything feeds to the left, and my ball finishes on the fringe, setting up a look for eagle. With a putt that breaks a ton, I'm looking to bring this ball in sideways, and just lipping out, I'm fine with a tap-in birdie. I hit another solid drive on hole 12, hitting it up the right side, finishing in the rough. With around 100 yards in, I hit a solid wedge to the front flag that just spins back off to the fringe. The poor putting performance continues as I scuff the ground with this putt, getting it about halfway to the hole. I still have a good look to make par, but I shove that putt and make another bogey. 13 is a hard dog leg left, and a toey iron does its job finding the middle of the fairway. On the approach, left is dead, so I play out right and come up just short at the front of the green. I hit a solid chip on, and running it past the hole, I give myself a good opportunity at par. Unfortunately, this putt is moving a lot, and I burned the lip for another bogey. On 14, I hit another good drive on the tree line tee shot that ends up down in the left rough. From there, I hit a wedge on to the middle of the green, setting up a look at birdie. With an uphill look at birdie, I roll a good putt, but once again it comes up short and I tap in for par. I'm not quite done with the pool lefts as I hit another tee ball on the par 3 that finishes left of the green in the rough. The green slopes hard from back to front, and trying to get a bit too cute, I fail to get the ball on the green. My second attempt is much better as I chip up to tap in distance, limiting the damage to a bogey. "16 is a drivable par 4, but pushing my drive right, it tickles a few trees and comes up just short. I pitch on for my second, giving me a great look at making a birdie. And with about 5 feet up the hill, I push the putt and card a par. On the last par 3 of the day, I hit a great shot, finding the green, but it spins back and left, leaving me a super long putt at birdie. Putting across the entire green, I do a good job to lag it up to a few feet, and this time I'm able to knock in the par. Hole 18 has water short right and long left, so I hit a hybrid to put me in between the two ponds. Hitting my approach from the rough, I push it right, ending up in a terrible spot up on the hillside. With a steep, awkward lie, I end up knifing the shot completely across the green, putting myself in another awkward position. Chipping back up off another steep upslope, I just get the ball on the green and leave a lot of work left for the bogey. I roll a good putt, but it lips out and I finish the day with a double. As always, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more. And until next time, keep grinding on your short game.